Ritam, and today we're going to be teaching you about how to study town hall bases. Now, looking at this base, the buildings are actually spread out, the trash buildings, and the base has a lot of apartments. It's not open at any point to have a possibility of a double giant bomb. Actually, this visit tower and anything between this visit tower and this cannon can have the possibility of having a double giant bomb. But so even if it does, you can actually put 2 to 3 hogs over here on this cannon, and you can eliminate the possibility of triggering those giant bombs when you send in your hogs in this base. So what you're going to do is you are going to lure this CC, which is very easy considering you have a hole in this base over here, and you can send in your archer over here and lure the CC out and kill it with your wizards and your archers, and then you can send in your hogs and send heals on the appropriate spots, like near this mortar there is a possibility of having a giant bomb, single bombs actually, this visit tower over here, and this visit tower. So you can send in 3 hogs over at this cannon, eliminate the double giant bomb if any, and then you can send in your hogs and hog the base as you can like. About 32 hogs to 33 hogs with your CC hogs, and you can send in 2 groups of hogs from this laboratory and this gold mine, and you can actually demolish this place with ease and bring out 3 stars. So looking at the next base, look at this base. Look at this sweeper over here. It's covering 2 of those air defenses. So if you're going to do a drag loon, you can send your drags from the northwestern side, and when the sweeper is taken out by those drags, you can actually light quick this air defense, and you can put a haste over at this dark elixir storage and send in your CC loons to target this air defense when the sweeper is taken out by the drags. This air defense will probably target the drags at this point, so you can send in your loons when everything is over. But what we are going to do over here, we are not going to explain drag loon or anything of that sort, but we are going to explain the other different strategies at TH8. So I'm going to say, if you're going to hog this base, you have to look for the possibility of having double giant bombs at the compartments. So as you can see, the only compartment having the possibility of having a double giant bomb, pardon my English, is this compartment right over here, this cannon and this archer tower. So you can have a double giant bomb between this cannon and archer tower. So you are going to send a golem over here, funnel with your wizards from this barracks and all, send in your king, and let your golem actually trigger this double giant bomb if there is any, and then hog the rest of the base and send in your hogs and place appropriate heals at the places where there can be a single bomb, which is over at this cannon, this mortar and this cannon, and just demolish the base with ease. Now let's see some other bases. Sorry about that. Let's see the previous war logs. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Number 20. Okay. Now this base is completely different from the previous bases that I've shown. This base is pretty open, and it can have a lot of giant bomb possibilities or double giant bomb possibilities. But look at this. These air defenses are tightly cramped together, and this sweeper is pointed at the south eastern side. Sorry, I'm bad with directions. So as you can see, the air defenses are tightly cramped up. What you can do is you can try a go valo, that means golem, valks and loons. So what this strategy does is you have to put a golem over here, funnel with your wizards. I'm sorry about that. Wow, that was bad. Okay, returning back. You can send a golem over here, near can funnel with your wizards, and what you have to do is you have to break into this town hall compartment so that your valks go in, and under a rage and a heal at this core, they will take out those air defenses, and I'm judging by the placement of those air defenses, the traps will be in the core of this base. So what you can do, after these air defenses are taken out, you can send in your loons 2 loons at each targeted archer tower and wizard tower. Actually target those air targeting defenses first, and then your loons can wreak havoc, and for cleanup you can have 2 or 3 saved up wizards for that, and just 3 stars pretty much. Let's see the next base. Okay, now looking at this base, as you can see, these air defenses are also tightly cramped up together. So you can also try a go Valo, but I would say that you can also try a Dragloon attack, because look at this sweeper placement. It's pretty bad. Generally people place sweepers at a position where they cover all the air defenses. So that's the problem of the base designer. He did something wrong with that. But never mind, I'm going to teach you about the other types of ground-based strategies, not air-based strategies, because air is definitely dominant at TH8. You can 3-star any base with Dragloon. So let's discuss Go Valo first. As the air defenses are tightly cramped together, you can actually place a earthquake, 4 quad quakes over at these points, and you can break to the core, and then you can send in your golem, your Valks, your CC Valks, and then under a rage and a heal you can definitely take out these air defenses, and send in loons at this archer tower, this archer tower, this archer tower. Always target the air targeting defenses first, so that you have no problems later on when your loons cannot be targeted by the cannons, obviously. And always have 1 to 2 cleanup ways, because when you have cleanup ways, because with these Go Valo attacks, your loons are usually slower than normal troops, so cleanup will be pretty slow. So always have 2 to 3 wizards with you. Okay, that explains how to tackle this kind of bases. So moving on, let's see this base. This base is pretty interesting actually. Look at the sweeper placement. It actually covers all the air defenses. So even if you zap quake one of these air defenses, let's say this one or this one, you have to send in your drags from this side, and with Dragloon funnel can go badly let's say. So what you're going to do is you have to look for the possibility of having double giant bomb spaces, because they are the main enemies of your hobs. They are the kryptonite. So as you can see by this cannon and this wizard tower, between this cannon and this wizard tower, there is a pretty high chance of having a double giant bomb, as you have to break into 2 compartments to access those double giant bomb spaces. So the attacker must be planning on putting his double giant bombs over here. Also, the southern compartment also has an open spot for a double giant bomb between this bomb tower and this cannon. But I wouldn't say the attacker would place his double giant bomb over, because that would be pretty stupid of him. So what you are going to do is you are going to take 2 golems, you are going to break into this compartment over here, you are going to trigger those double giant bombs with your golems and your king, kill the CC, and then send your targeted hogs on those defenses, place heals surgically. Always look at this core actually. These wizard towers, 3 of them are inside the core, so always have a centralized heal when they are actually approaching these wizard towers. So that's how you tackle these bases with Go Ho. You can also try to do a Go Va Ho, but there is not enough room for Valks to enter the core, because you need a lot of wall breakers to break into the core of this base. So I would recommend Go Ho, because the golems will definitely trigger these double giant bomb spaces, and your hogs will take care of the rest of the base. That's it for the video. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for everything. So goodbye.